We are simplifying roots other than square roots now. Yesterday's review handout was only square roots. Now it is going into nth roots, meaning cube roots, fourth roots, fifth roots, etc. The rule for variables has not changed. It will still be divide by the outside number. Numbers are slightly different because now you have to know your other perfects. I am giving you a worksheet with all of them. I just printed out a picture. You need to understand that n square roots of a number means that that radical symbol no longer only represents a square root. It represents an nth root. And an nth root is equivalent to saying a number to a power outside that is 1 over n. The number outside is 1 over n. So go back to the unit we learned before. If you have a power to a power, what do?
Multiply.
You multiply. Very good. So like yesterday, I told you take the exponents and you divide them by 2. Dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by
2.
1/2. Yeah, dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by 2. You're on a roll.
That's not even funny.
Finding a square root of a number is the inverse of squaring it. Finding a square root is the inverse of squaring it. We cannot take an nth root of a negative number if the n is even. You cannot take the nth root of a negative number if the n is even. We can take the nth root of negative numbers if the n is odd. If n is odd, there is only one real root. This chart sort of represents the cheat sheet to everything we're doing. This cheat sheet represents like the ideas and concepts of what we are doing. Anytime you take a cube root or an nth root or a fourth root or a fifth root of 0, you get 0. Now, the next table is not on your note guide. It is simply a way to understand kind of what we are about to do today. So when we are finding the square root of a number, you are looking for a perfect square inside. If you are finding the cube root of a number, this is not your handout, then you are looking for 4 of the same number inside. If you have a fourth root, looking for 4 of the same number inside. So if I am taking the 5th root of a number, I am looking for a number I can multiply together 5 times to get to 32. So what number times itself 5 times?
4.
4 times 4 is
16.
16 times 4.
Oh, that's high.
64.
64. So it's 4 times 4 times 4 going to be times 4, 32. There you go.
Really? I don't find that what it said. 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2. Ah. Right.
5 twos
So then 16 times
will get you a perfect number under there. So the 5th root of 32 is 2. That's what you're looking for today. I'm giving you a cheat sheet table once I get printer paper. I'll post a picture on Teams for now. Once I get printer paper, I'm going to give you a cheat sheet chart that will have like all the perfect 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5ths roots.
Yeah.
To be determined. I haven't decided. That's not how I work. That's literally not how I work. Okay, plus or minus the square root of 36y to the 8th. Is 36 a perfect square? So the square root of 36 is?
6.
The rule for an exponent is you divide it by 2. A square root is the same as the 1/2 power. So 8 times 1/2, or 8 divided by 2 is? So you get plus or minus 6y to the 4th.
That's pretty easy. You have to do something more.
The square root of 16y to the 4th. Is 16 a perfect square?
Yes.
It becomes
4.
y to the 4th becomes good. Y2. That one did not have a plus minus there. Oh, sorry. My your paper has a yes. I didn't have it on my example.
Oh, this one. How did you do this one?
That's what we're going to learn. So what number, if any, multiplied together 4 times is 16?
2.
So the 4th root of 16 is, now you have a function, x minus 3. What's its power? 12. What's the rule? You take the power inside and you... Okay, but that's if it's a square root. This is a 4th root. So instead of dividing it by 2, you're going to divide it by 4. 12 divided by 4 is? Not terrible.
You would solve the inside.
You're done. 243 is actually a perfect fifth. I gotta give you the table. So you would go to like x to the 5th, and you would find 243. Then you would go over, and it would tell you 3. So 3 to the 5th. 3 to the 5th is 243. So the 5th root of 243 is 3. What do you think I take a to the 10 and turn it into? I do. No. I don't turn it into 5. I do what with a 5? Divide it by 5. So 10 divided by is 2. I was like, wait. I was so excited because you said like a number I was thinking about, but you did the wrong thing to that number. 15 gets divided by, so 15 divided by 5 is, so b to the 15th in the 5th group becomes b. Excited to sneeze. When you say like weird words, people can't sneeze. Remember that? See, Amelia is. No, it's like elephant, orange, pickle. Yes. Oh, Google it. Okay, what is the square root of a negative 16x to the 4th divided by 8? There are 2 correct answers and nobody has said
I know. Positive, -4.
Yeah. What? No. Oh, that's closer. Get rid of the plus or minus. And what is 7? Yeah. I just heard it over in that direction. Okay, I'm asking what's my answer with the I? Nope. Oh. If you didn't give me an answer with an I, go back to the first sign and it said if you have a negative under an even powered square root, then it is a non-real answer. I would have taken no or a non-real answer or the I. Nothing else. If you said non-real answer, you would get points. But you have to put non-real answer. If you put both, then maybe I would give you a plus 10. Maybe it's a no, so. What's the cube root of 27? I've seen that. What's the cube root of 27? 3. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. What do you do? That's to the 12.
There's just 2 example 5.
I know, I forgot to type that correctly on yours. Thanks for paying attention. I think you're the first person who knew, actually. Even though I knew. I know. Everyone has like coffee things. I change things and then I forget to fix them. So, we are, because of lack of time, skipping the absolute value stuff. So you can just scribble over all the absolute value part. We're doing the examples though. I'm not mandating you to do the absolute values. What is the square root of 49? What is the square root of y to the 6?
3.
y3. So see, technically, like you know my answer pages yesterday at absolute values, that would mean an absolute value around y3, because that's even, and then it's odd. But I'm just not getting into that this year. Square root of y plus 7 to the 14th. This negative is on the, therefore it has a real answer. Not plus or minus. If there isn't a plus or minus, you can't create one. It is just a negative. Y plus 7, and what would the new power be? Congratulations. That's what we're going to talk about. What happens if, and this is what what you had yesterday. If you had a square root and the exponent was odd, then 1 stayed in the square root. If you have a number in a fourth root that does not divide by the number outside, you have to rewrite this as 2y's. Give me a y number less than 10 that divides by 4, 8. So if I make it y8, how many y's do I have on this y?
2.
So now what you do is you simplify what divides by 4, what doesn't stays inside. So y2 is going to stay inside that 4 root. Outside is going to be what? X to the y to the, perfect.